Hello and welcome, my lovely Sagittarius. I am the Queen of Clovers and welcome to my channel. This is your general reading for November 2021. This reading can be for anyone, anybody, or nobody, Sagittarius. Cross-watchers are welcome. As with all tarot readings, please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. If enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, and your views. They do add up and they do inspire me. Not gonna lie, my loves. Alright, let's see what we have. I just want to hop to it. I'm just really curious because after that full moon in Aries and now into more Martian energy for Scorpio, and then we're getting so many pushes of energy to just move forward and to get over the fear and to get over the excuses, and just, not that Sag has those problems, but to just move on and get to it. Let's handle our business. And you know, and maybe we'll try it and fail, maybe we'll try it and win. A lot of anti-love in today's reads. This is my 4th reading today, of which I'm only posting 2, but the other 2 were personal readings for people I know. I don't sell personal readings on YouTube. They're weird. But it's just this anti-love. I need to establish me. I need to not just survive, but thrive. Take that other step to thriving and to just get some shit done so I could start having the life of my dreams and not the life of default. Which, Sagittarius, you are all about that. And what we're seeing here is I have the Cauldron in reverse for your Oracle card. And that just tells me that, oof, little fly. The Cauldron in reverse is basically, it is the idea that a Cauldron is very Libra energy. It's very much what have you put in, and now you're pouring it out, pouring the magic out. Not to start over, definitely not in this case, but because the potion is complete. So now you're moving on. You're putting the magic in motion. I should write that down as the title of your reading, because you are putting the magic in motion. Things are happening. Dreams are coming true. Get married. Who cares? Fall in love. Who cares? I've got other shit to do. That's your energy right now. Or will be your energy for, I'm going to take the 7 of Wands here, and 1 card at a time, Spirit. That is your energy for November. It is, I got shit to do, and I have the energy to do it. 4 of Wands in reverse. We're not partying right now. We're not marrying people right now. We are making our dreams come true with the Star card. And defending them with the 7 of Wands. Standing our ground. We know this is where we belong. We know this is how it's going to be. For those of us that survived 2020 and now into 2021, hit me with your best shot, Sagittarius. And yes, you're putting the magic in motion. I've waited long enough. A lot of us have, interesting. A lot of us have these post-quarantine, post-pandemic plans that, well, things aren't going to get back to normal. We're going to move on to new things. So I guess I shouldn't think post-pandemically, right? Post-quarantine. I should just, and that's the energy you're embracing wholly right now with this Scorpio season and Scorpio new moon. Set those intentions. We're in the season of this new month and this new moon, and it's ruled by Mars, so take action. You've dumped your cauldron out, as in you've set the magic in motion. Potion done. Now you've set it, and let's go. Ooh, Knight of Cups. I'm gonna need another card because Spirit is telling me about this little guy right here on this card, and 10 of Cups. Love is not a big deal for you. You seem to have captured it and encapsulated it. See this little guy right here? if I can get him, with this Knight of Cups, it's, I'm moving forward in love. It's probably why you don't feel you need to focus as much. And I also have the Ten of Cups here. If you haven't been feeling very Ten of Cupsy in your love life, get ready. November is calling that energy in. And you don't settle for love. You settle for Ten of Cups, right? You don't settle for connection. You settle for Ten of Cups. Or you get your Ten of Cups, Sagittarius. And that's what I'm seeing at here in your card. To the King of Wands. Ooh, 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 ooh. You are just so in love. Your love is very mobile. It is very exciting and adventurous. It takes you places. It's the magic of your life. Now this looks like the crush of crushes with the Knight of Cups and Ten of Cups. Oh, I thought you weren't going to focus on love. But with the King of Swords and the Lovers, it's a lot of Gemini energy, shall we say. Did I say Libra? I did say Libra, very Libran for the cauldron. Like what you put in is what you're going to get out of it. And you've set that magic in motion. Did you put enough in your cauldron? And it looks like, yeah. And the Empress. Ooh, ooh, ooh. King of Swords, the Lovers, and the Empress. For November 2021. Now I know there's that little bird again, the little guy. You've got this down. You're enjoying it. This is enjoying a lot of family. And I feel like you're going to speak to people unlike you have before. There's something here about, since you are embodying this King of Wands energy too, that you're going to take this to the whole for family, probably. Your Ten of Cups situation is definitely the broader family dynamic, and you're going to be able to speak to people in your family a little differently. You have maybe withheld some things, maybe not like past secrets, but there may have been things you just didn't think you should say. But there's this little bird. Little bird flying about on these love cards that I don't want to call it your magic feather, but you're being looked over. And so as you're making forward plans, as you're building with the Empress all this comfort and all this security, and 8,000 presents under the Christmas tree and a turkey the size of a cow, I'm more feminine. I come up with feminine things for guys, man. Well, this is Empress. Come on. This is Empress energy. So, yeah, the turkey the size of the cow, big soft blankies, 8,000 presents under the Christmas tree coming up. And as exciting as it sounds, as much work as you're willing to put into that for your family, for your loved ones, you have a crush on your family right now. You have a crush on the family that you want with you right now. You've worked hard to get rid of the lousy peeps, and now you're enjoying who's left over, including and then you can rest, and then you'll step back. Sagittarius, are you making sure everyone's okay before you take this personal? I remember I said a lot of us are taking forward steps, getting out of the fear, getting out of the excuses. You're like, I got to take care of my family first. I got to make sure that there's going to be a good Christmas and a good Thanksgiving. And then I'm going to take a little hermity step back. No, it's not entirely about new love, although that might be on the cards for some of you. The big part of this reading is the... Oh, it really is. The Chariot, the Hermit, and the... Well, that's when you're going to pull away and take care of the problems. That's when you're going to pull away and light up those fears and those burdens and change them. I have the Hermit card and the Ten of Wands. This is you lighting it up. Sometimes these wands are on fire in these cards because you do light it up and you do change your energy quite a bit with the Ten of Wands and the Hermit card. And you stop suffering under the weight of your burdens. And usually it's a perspective change or a thought change, something. And this is a self change, the Hermit card. Your unadulterated self. Who is your unadulterated self? What is it worth? It doesn't matter. It's going to get you moving. It doesn't matter what it is, what you think it is. It's going to get you this Chariot card, which is moving. It's going to get you under your chariot with a victory. You're going to be victorious over your burdens. And a lot of it has to do with this. Spirit is saying Sagittarius will never deny their loved ones certain comforts and happiness and excitement before they withdraw for what they need. And that's what I'm seeing here. And plus, you guys think you can do it faster. It's like, I only need a week to withdraw and take care of my problems, and the rest of it I just give that, maybe I'll use my Magician card. I only need a week to do what I need to do for myself and get over those fears and, tackle those taxes or that garage or whatever business and burden that you need to handle. You're going to be able to handle it. And don't try and wait for the last minute. Even if you know what you're going to do, there's a little bit of procrastination here by being like, oh, I'm focusing on my husband or my boyfriend or my girlfriend and my wife. I'm focusing on other people, my kids, my grandkids need this and that. And as cute as it is and as sweet as it is, Spirit is saying, no, that's not what this, they have to focus on themselves. Yes, there's things you need to do for people, but you're doing a little too much. There's this scene in Finian's Rainbow where he's like, oh, what if let's just wish now everything back to normal and the world correct. And the leprechaun says, well, if we have 20 minutes to do that, why don't we wait 19 minutes and do it the last minute? It's always so much more exciting. Well, it's a movie, so that's going to obviously be the course of action. Your life isn't a movie, Sagittarius. Your life is legit, and you're more valuable than that, and you're more capable than that. And Spirit is asking you to maybe let your family or let the people around you just deal. I don't think you need a love reading. I do have the Four of Wands. It's a repeater card here. And the Four of Pentacles, which is about preserving energy, withholding energy. Yeah, you do need to withhold. The Joker in reverse, not moving forward. There's a lot of energy here about you worried about the celebration and the Six of Cups, which is like, my family traditions and shit like that. And Spirit's like, yeah, it's all well and good, but what about Sagittarius? What about Debbie? Ten of Cups, repeater card. You have this life sweetness, and you kind of have it by the balls. Spirit is saying, you got this shit by the balls, Sagittarius. Why would you do anything else? Let your magic do other things. And the crazy thing about the other things that Spirit is asking you to let magic do, it's some pretty amazing shit for all of you, and it's all things you've wanted. It's part of the Star card that came out, wishes come true. You don't need a love reading here. You just need to remember that Sagittarius, you're pretty fucking lovable. So just go for it. Everyone else is, other than people who are going to fall back in line and fall back into the patterns of being in the matrix, living life scripted. I talked about your life not being a movie, but a lot of people live a very scripted life. Other people have written those lives for them. Get up, go to work, come home, go to watch TV, and go to bed. Some of us are going to get up and go to work, and when we come home, we're going to work on our dreams and then maybe go to bed a little later. But that's where you need to be, Sagittarius. When you tuck in your babies at bed at night, sometimes you need to stay up and maybe handle a little business toward your dreams, even if it is just sitting there meditating and saying, "Dear God, what do I need to be doing? Spirit above, what should my next step be?" And just quiet yourself down and you'll get the answer, because Sagittarius, the energy, Britney Spears energy, to move forward, to kill, slay the beast, to take away all your burdens and fears and difficulties, even those of the ones around you. I mean, it's going to send you sprinting forward into quite an amazing existence. But your one holdback is that you're going to try and, this Chariot here, that is the end of your tarot reading, when you ride forward, there are no passengers. Let's see if that little bug love thing is there. Nope. Just you moving forward. You can't take everyone with you. Everyone can be there for the Four of Wands and the party afterwards. You post-Oscar party, right? But you still need to... I'm mumbling, aren't I? You can't take everyone with you. Everyone can party with you afterwards. But until then, until you need to kind of hold your energy towards yourself and your own goals, get those moving. Because a lot of people aren't right now. So there's going to be a lot of holes and spaces for everyone to chase their dreams. That want it. That are willing to let go of the excuses, let go of the fakery, the fuckery, and just live the life of your dreams. The lives that you probably signed up for in your spiritual contracts. Once especially if you think you fulfilled your spiritual contract, like one of my spiritual contracts was to become a mother to two wonderful boys. My baby is now about to turn 17. I can only imagine what Spirit has left for me to do now, because this is how glorious things happen, is that you sign up for one thing and then you finish it, and then what? I certainly can't retire, certainly can't try and have more babies, so what's next? And that's where you are, Sag, and it's actually pretty glorious what can come for you if you don't get hung up on what other people need, because they really need to do that for themselves. All right, my darlings, my loves, thank you for sharing your energy with me. I've been a bit mumbly, but this was important. Thank you for your likes and subscribes so far. If enamored by this reading, please like and subscribe for more. More readings coming for November. A Thanksgiving reading, a full moon reading, maybe a deeper love reading. Although we know you guys are just lovable as turds. Well, I'll see you for more, my dears, and have a good one.